Enjoy yourself, dog. You bitch, fuck you. Y'all gave us the run for our money.
Did you know Michael Jordan learned his mental tricks from Larry Bird? In a 2021 interview with The Athletic, Jordan revealed that Bird taught him how to get inside his opponent's heads. Larry Bird is the best trash talker and mind game player ever. What other secrets did Jordan pick up from the basketball legends? Michael Jordan joined the NBA in 1984. This was when Magic Johnson and Larry Bird were very popular. People saw new players like Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan, who showed a lot of promise. But these new players still had a lot to learn. One person they learnt from was Larry Bird, a famous player from the Boston Celtics. Bird was known for his trash-talking skills in the NBA. In an interview with SportsCenter, it was admitted by Bird that his behaviour was also something he learnt on the basketball court. Jordan learned a lot from Bird, including how to get into his opponent's heads. This helped Jordan become a better player and eventually one of the greatest of all time. In his career, Bird had a 17-11 win-loss record against Michael Jordan. Not many players can say they dominated Jordan in a head-to-head matchup. However, Jordan, a six-time NBA champion, scored 40 points 6 times in those 28 games. This showed he might have won the scoring battle, but lost due to a team effort. Bird won every time he faced Jordan in the playoffs. Jordan scored a lot, averaging 39.7 points per game against Bird and the Celtics, but his team didn't win. During this time, Jordan was still learning how to win with the Chicago Bulls. He'd seen Bird shed some wisdom with him that helped later in his career. When Bird and Jordan played together, Jordan was still learning and Bird was the master. But after Bird retired, Jordan became the best player in the world. He took trash talking to a whole new level with his opponents. There are too many stories of Jordan outsmarting his opponents to list them all. Jordan learned Bird's trash talking skills and combined them with his own fierce will to win. This made him a scary player for any defender trying to stop him. Jordan admitted that Bird taught him everything about getting into an opponent's head, but most people agree that Jordan became the best at it. While Larry Bird was an amazing player, his talents weren't just on the court. He was also famous for his trash talk, which showed his quiet confidence. One example of Bird's trash talk happened during the 1986 NBA All-Star break. Legend has it that Larry Bird once walked into the locker room, looked around and asked his fellow competitors who was coming in second place. Then he went out and won the title, showing he could back up his word with actions. While the story is legendary and successful guarantees are remembered well, it's not entirely accurate. Bird is a big figure in the NBA history, but we don't hear from him often. However, before the NBA's Indianapolis All-Star Weekend, he did make a public appearance. At the NBA All-Tech Summit, Bird talked with Bob Costas. From a clip shared on X, formerly Twitter, we learned that they discussed the 1986 three-point contest. Bird shared his views on his famous remark, saying it started as a harmless joke. Who's coming in second? Newsweek reached out to Prince Marketing Group, which has Bird as a client, but Bird didn't just stop there. He also had another interview. He sat down for a chat with Reggie Miller and Isaiah Thomas, which aired on TNT. And during that conversation, he shared a similar version of the trash-talking story, when he asked to clarify what really happened. Does the fact that he was joking instead of trying to make his competitors doubt themselves? Trash talking is a big part of many sports, including basketball. Recently, Patrick Beverley, known for his antics on the court, shared his top 5 best trash talkers in the NBA. But the league has had its share of tough talkers all over the years. Legends like Kevin Garnett, Michael Jordan, and Larry Bird are famous for their sharp remarks. But who's the most fierce trash talker ever? Trash talking is something any player can do to try to annoy their opponent. But the ones who actually can back up what they say are often seen as the best, and their words can really get into their opponents. Meanwhile, Larry seemed to be getting more mature about the whole drama. Why did we say so? Well, it's clear from what he said about Julius Erving. Larry Bird and Julius Erving's rivalry is well known in basketball history. Larry Bird once explained why he never talked trash to Julius Erving. Julius Erving, also known as Dr. J, was trailblazing and played a crucial role in saving the league during his career. His talent was so impressive that even Larry Bird, known for his trash talking, stayed quiet when facing the Sixers forward. In his autobiography, Bird reflects on his career and his rivalry with Erving. He admits that at his best, he chose not to trash talk Dr. J out of respect for his incredible skills. Bird wrote that his personal rivalry with Julius Erving was growing and described it as the most exciting confrontation he ever had at the forward spot. During the first couple of years, Erving was at his peak while Bird was just starting. It was always a battle when they faced each other. Bird emphasised the importance of getting help with guarding Erving, because once Erving started moving along the baseline, he was determined to dunk. Bird noted that if Erving got even a small opening, there was nothing anyone could do to stop him from dunking. Bird further added that some people suggested giving Julius Erving the outside shot, but he was very wary of Erving's excellent bank shot, especially when he was on the left side. Erving was also a better defensive player than many gave him credit for. Bird emphasised that he and Erving never spoke on the call, despite rumours that he yelled at Erving one night. It was actually someone else from the bench. Bird clarified that he never said a word to Dr. J on the call. Throughout his career, Dr. J didn't have many rivals, let alone equals, but Bird quickly rose to become a legitimate superstar in the league and earned a place at Erving's table. Erving was already a basketball legend when Bird joined the league, known for his unmatched athleticism, especially on the open court, which intimidated opponents. When facing Erving, Bird was cautious about pushing too far. Meanwhile, how is Larry Bird doing in terms of the game? After all, the show must go on. Maverick star Luka Doncic has been compared to Celtics legend Larry Bird in recent years due to his previous lack of speed, which is compensated by his clever movements on the court. Former Mavericks head coach Rick Carlisle commented on Doncic's style of play in 2021, comparing him to Bird, Magic Johnson and LeBron James, highlighting their ability to excel in various aspects of the game. Horry drew parallels between Doncic and Bird, noting that despite their seemingly slow speed, they're difficult to defend due to their skill and basketball IQ. Former Dallas Mavericks great Dirk Nowitzki was often compared to Boston Celtics legends Larry Bird due to their similar playing styles. Both were big men who could shoot from outside, including the three-pointer. Despite their similarities, former Los Angeles Lakers star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar believes that Larry Bird was superior to Dirk Nowitzki. Kareem considers Bird to be a better leader and all-round player. Kareem expressed his opinion, stating that while Dirk is undoubtedly a top-notch player and deserved every all-star selection, Bird had more in terms of leadership qualities. Kareem had first-hand experience with Bird's abilities as their teams faced each other in the NBA Finals 3 times during the 1980s. Bird's Celtics emerged victorious in 1984, while Kareem's Lakers won in 1985 and 1987. Bird was named league MVP for 3 consecutive seasons and final MVP twice during that period. Kareem acknowledged Nowitzki's greatness but believes that Bird's unique presence on the court made him superior. Bird's impact extended beyond scoring, as his leadership and overall contributions to the game set him apart as one of the greatest players in NBA history. Robert Parrish, Larry Bird's teammate during the time in Boston, shared a special story about Bird's confidence on Michael Cooper's Showtime podcast. Parrish recalled an incident during a game against the Phoenix Suns, where Bird claimed that only God could guard him. According to Parrish, Bird was known for talking trash relentlessly, whether he was playing exceptionally well or not. During the game against the Suns, Bird was being guarded by Tom Chambers, the Suns' main player. As they lined up for a jump ball, Bird walked past Parrish and Chambers and confidently told Chambers that they were only one person who could guard him: God. Share your thoughts about Larry Bird with us in the comments below. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to watch such contents.